6:47 the time now. With rising energy prices, we're often encouraged to switch suppliers, but it appears lots of us are taking that advice and many of us are choosing smaller companies.
Some of those are changing their tariffs, though. Dom is here with more information for us. Morning again.
Yeah, morning. We are going small. Since those autumn price rises by the big six, 1 million people have switched electricity provider. 600,000 people did in November alone. Well, the winners in all this switching activity appear to be the smaller newcomers. 40% of customers who did switch went to an independent. But this week, one of those first utility has made a decision to raise its standard prices by 3.5%, and another, OVO, is dropping its prices. We asked the boss why and how.
I think we're able to be smarter about the way we buy energy. I think we can be more efficient in the way we run our business, and it means that we were able to react when wholesale prices fall. We can help customers get the benefit of that.
Well, I've got some tweets from viewers. Thank you very much for getting in touch. A lot of you seem to like them. Paul Hindley, First Utility, seems very good value, slick operation. Lee Higgins went with OVO, who pay interest when in credit. Claire Llewellyn, I'm with Ecotricity, they're brilliant. Sarah Taylor, Ecotricity, went for green ethics, staying with customer service. So some very positive reviews from our viewers. Let's talk to Scott Byrom, who's from the switching site UK Power. Scott, worth saying these small companies are still a tiny part of the market.
Yeah, absolutely. Still 95% of us are with the big six. So it's, that's changed. It was 98, 99%. So the smaller independents are obviously taking a share.
Yeah, and in January we saw a lot of movement to the small companies. What are they perhaps doing now that they weren't doing a year ago or 2 years ago? Why are they more attractive?
I think the main thing to say with the smaller independents is they are offering, without doubt, the cheapest prices on the market. So if you look at the top 10 deals at the moment, you'll only find 1 or 2 of the big six in there, so they are way ahead. You're talking £200 cheaper, and then on top of that, you've obviously got the significant improvement on customer service. They outperform all of the big six, better customer service and better price.
Yeah, because this was a thing. I remember, covering the smaller companies a year or 2 ago, and when they had an attractive price in the market, they got deluged, and they couldn't deal with the business. They couldn't deal with the customer service elements of it. Have they got better on that?
They have, and I think this is one of the most important things to look at is with price comparison websites, for example, figures suggest it's 55% of customers who switch are prompted by price comparison websites. So when these smaller suppliers come out with market-leading tariffs, it drives a huge amount of volume, lots of acquisition, and they need to be able to handle that.
Half of these smaller providers are green, and that's why you would go to them. Is green still expensive? And if so, how much more expensive?
Yeah, it can be more expensive. Obviously, that energy is sourced from wind, hydro, whatever it may be, so it does cost more money. You're probably talking about, well, to be fair, maybe on a single electricity for someone like Good Energy Ecotricity, top of the league when it comes to customer service, you could be looking at £50, £60 more for the electricity, but you're getting that better customer service. You could also look at, they only offer single electricity, so you could then combine that with an independent gas provider such as Dali Gas, and you're still looking at a very competitive rate.
You often don't have dual fuel when you go with these small providers. You do gas with one, electricity with another. Is that a big disadvantage? Because we're always told to try to go dual fuel with the big providers.
Yeah, I think the dual fuel element is just to make it easier. It just means you've got one bill and one supplier to contact. But with these smaller independents, some of them do offer dual fuel. Some of them, such as the green providers, do separate. So they'll only do electricity. Others will only do gas. But these guys are leading on customer service, and it's we're really in uncharted territory at the moment. The big six have never seen this before. Lots of switching. Very exciting time.
Scott Byrom from UK Power, thank you very much. There does seem to be a change. These smaller providers doing good customer service as well. Back to you.
Dom, thank you very much. We shall see you later. Thank you.